New England in Tampa is the most likely Super Bowl matchup. According to our analytics, FPI currently gives that about a 10% chance of happening as it stands. Stephen A., that pairing has to be the #1 Super Bowl matchup you'd want to see, right? Belichick, Brady, let's go.
Hell to the no, Molly. That's not where I'm at with this. That's y'all wishes, okay? Molly
Sure is.
What does she want? She wants Tom Brady against Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick ain't running any routes. Bill Belichick ain't sacking anybody. Bill Belichick ain't catching touchdown passes or running for them. I don't care about that matchup. I got my own preference. I don't know about everybody else, but I got my own preferences of what I'd like to see in the Super Bowl. My top 5 matchups that I'd actually like to see. Let's go to the list right here. Give it to me right now. Number 5 on the list, please. The Rams versus the Chiefs. Why? Because it's at SoFi. That's why Matthew Stafford is supposed to be a gunslinger, isn't he? Last time I checked, Odell Beckham Jr. is a part of that roster now to join Cooper Kupp. Aaron Donald's still there. Jalen Ramsey's still there. Von Miller is there. Why wouldn't I want to see the Rams on their home turf like Tampa Bay was last year at SoFi, going up against a rejuvenated Patrick Mahomes, flinging that football? I'm assuming that their offense is going to be elite and a juggernaut again. At least I hope so. And if I get that in the Super Bowl, I'd rather see a shootout than a damn defensive-minded game. I don't want to see another 19-17 matchup, even though that occurred in inclement weather in Foxborough. That's not what I want to see. This would be on my top 5. Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. The Buccaneers against the Patriots. I'll put that on the list right there. I just acknowledged that. Why am I looking at the Bucs and Patriots? Because everybody else wants to see it. And who am I? I am a man of the people, Dan Orlovsky. I am a man of the people. I'll give you your Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick, despite everything that I just said, because that's what the people want. And when you are a man of the people, you don't just do what you want to do. You think about what your constituency wants. That's why I could easily be the president of the United States of America. Stephen A. for president. Stephen A. for president. That's right. I'm telling you right now. Let me get to number 3 on the list before you comment, Dan Orlovsky. Stay with me. Number 3 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. The Packers versus the Chiefs. Why? Aaron Rodgers. Who is he? He's a bad man. Whoa! Aaron Rodgers against a rejuvenated Patrick Mahomes with Tyreek Hill, with my brother from another mother, Travis Kelce, all right, with an improved defense, with the Packers going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, I'd get a little defense, but I'd get more offense. It would be an exciting matchup. I would love to see Aaron Rodgers against Patrick Mahomes, with Aaron Rodgers reminding the world that from a talent perspective, he is the greatest quarterback in the history of the National Football League as a talent. Tom Brady's the winner, him as a talent. Let's go to number 2 on the list, please. Give it to me right here. The Buccaneers versus the Chiefs. Why? Because when we saw them in the Super Bowl last year, Kansas City got shellacked. Patrick Mahomes had a toe injury. The offensive line was in shatters. That wouldn't be the case this time around. The offensive line would be improved. Patrick Mahomes would be healthier. Plus, you'd have the rest of the crew with them. And again, we're assuming that their offense would be rejuvenated and they would have vengeance on their mind because they know they got embarrassed and beat down by the Buccaneers last year in the Super Bowl. So Tom Brady against Patrick Mahomes in a rematch, I think, would be an incredibly exciting thing to witness. And I think the football world would be hyped to see that matchup. But none of them are the #1 list. That's #1 that I would want on my list. You know what I would love to see? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Dan Orlovsky. But #1 on the list would be this. Give it to me right here. Yeah! The Dallas Cowboys versus the New England Patriots. Guess what, y'all? America's team, the Patriots, against America's fraudulent team, the Dallas Cowboys. And guess how it would go out? Guess what my wish would be, Dan Orlovsky? Are you ready for this? I want a replica of when the Falcons went against the Patriots. Dak Prescott with Gallup, with Amari Cooper, with CeeDee Lamb, with Ezekiel Elliott, with Tony Pollard and the crew. Throw Schultz and Wilson in there. Throw, obviously, you got Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs and DeMarcus Lawrence in there. And Dallas is destroying the New England Patriots. They go up 28-3. They got a 25-point lead. And with the world going crazy thinking the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl, they collapse and drop like a bag of cheap bricks, and they end up surrendering the lead, and the Patriots, led by a rookie quarterback, leads them back from a 25-point deficit, and they win the Super Bowl championship, completely destroying the Cowboys' hopes, sending them home in the offseason, completely and utterly miserable, falling short in such embarrassing and conspicuous fashion. That would be my dream scenario as the #1 matchup, because by doing so, they will establish who America's team truly, truly is and who it should have never, ever been. That's the list.
Molly, I've got a couple thoughts. Okay,
Yeah.
First of all,
Talk to me.
Stephen A's a psychopath.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath. He is sick in the head that not only he thought of this list, but then he thought exactly how he wants the game to go to be like the most enjoyable to him. The second thing is, candidly, when I watch you do this list, Stephen A., it's like me last night on the couch with my wife, and I'm watching The Challenge, and I'm watching Tori try to cheat for Emmanuel. It stunk, and so does this list, because not having the Buccaneers versus the Patriots at 1 is embarrassing. Just truthfully, because all those cool matchups, like the Cowboys and the Patriots, cool, but none of them are historical. Like historical.
Yeah, this right here, Dan, right here. At the very least, you have to swap them. You're calling it a revenge game. This is 20 years in the making.
This
versus
is
1.
Nostalgic. I mean, we're talking about none of those have. You're the General Hospital guy. You're the storyline guy.
Yeah.
You're the dramatic actor. The Buccaneers Patriots is historical and nostalgic in ways that we can't ever describe.
Well, you can't describe it. I can describe it. I have ain't on the field. So I'm deferring to what I would like to see. I would like to see, because let's say, for example, Bill Belichick is the mastermind that we all know him to be, and he completely neutralizes Tom Brady and turns it into a Super Bowl like the Rams and Patriots were, where it was 13-3. I was at that Super Bowl.
Okay.
The only exciting thing that happened for me at that Super Bowl is that I was hanging out with Boomer and Randy Moss in the suite.
All right,
we were in the suite together, so I was hanging out with
Stephen
Randy
A.,
Moss and
he
Boomer.
sent
That's
them
it.
go packing.
Okay, I understand.
Stephen
I
A.
understand that.
Stephen
And I
A.,
can tell by your face right now, that smile, that you know we're right.
No,
No
I
doubt.
don't.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
No
And
doubt.
why are you so obsessed with the Chiefs? Why are they in every matchup?
Chiefs are in every game, but
because no, they're in 3. They're in 3. They're in 3 and a 5.
Can we spread the wealth?
I love the fact that I want offense in the Super Bowl. I want excitement. Like, for example, one of my all-time
You want
favorite,
offense? Did you just see what the Patriots did?
One of my
What do you
all-time favorite Super Bowls was when Philadelphia went up against the Patriots, and it was 40-33. I love that.
Right.
I love that.
Well,
I don't want to see
hold on one second.
Pittsburgh, Dallas, 35-31.
Last time we saw the Patriots, Mac Jones threw the ball 3 times.
That's right.
So you're gonna get a ton of offense in this one. Get out of here.
Against the Cowboys,
What would you do if your game happens and the Cowboys won? Like your life would be miserable.
That's something I can't even fathom. I just don't see that happening. I don't see the Cowboys as Super Bowl champions again in my lifetime. I just don't see it.
You want to know a game that I would love to see that you didn't put up there?
What?
I would love to see the Rams versus the Browns. And I would love to see I would love to see the two quarterbacks.
That's because they're your friends.
I'm done with him.
You like
I'm done with him.
That's terrible.
I'm done with him.